Why is my Apple Watch Series 9 always on display not working? The always on display on your Apple Watch Series 9 might not be working due to several reasons. These include software glitches, misconfigured settings, hardware issues, or degraded battery health. We'll walk through these potential causes and how to identify them. First, software glitches can cause AOD to fail. These are bugs in the watchOS that interrupt the display. Second, misconfigured settings might be the issue. AOD needs to be enabled, and conflicts with other settings can disable it. Third, hardware issues could be at fault. Faulty display controllers or sensors may prevent AOD from activating. Finally, degraded battery health is a common cause. Low battery capacity leads to aggressive power saving that turns off AOD prematurely. The always-on display uses a low-power LTPO OLED panel that refreshes at 1 Hz to show essential information without fully waking the watch. This low-power mode consumes only 2 to 3% of the battery per hour, making it energy efficient. The feature relies on wrist raise detection to activate and remain visible. Failures can occur if software bugs interrupt the AOD feature, settings are misconfigured, hardware like accelerometers are faulty, or if the battery's maximum capacity is below 80%, leading to aggressive power saving. Let's begin with the initial troubleshooting steps to fix the always-on display on your Apple Watch Series 9. First, restart your Apple Watch. Hold the side button and digital crown simultaneously for about 10 seconds until the Apple logo appears. This often resolves temporary software glitches affecting the always-on display. Next, ensure your watchOS is up to date. Apple frequently releases updates that fix always-on display issues. Open the Watch app on your paired iPhone, go to My Watch, then General, and check for software update. Finally, check your always-on display settings. In the Watch app on your iPhone, go to My Watch, then Display and Brightness, and make sure Always On is enabled. This setting can sometimes get disabled accidentally. These basic steps should resolve most always-on display issues on your Apple Watch Series 9. If problems persist, more advanced troubleshooting may be needed. Let's check the settings and configuration to ensure always-on display is properly enabled. Start by opening the Watch app on your iPhone. In the Watch app, verify that always-on display is enabled. This should be toggled on for the feature to work. Next, check for any power-saving modes that might be active. These can conflict with AOD and cause it to disable automatically. Make sure they're turned off. Also, review accessibility features like reduce motion. If enabled, this can interfere with AOD functionality. Disable it if necessary. After adjusting any conflicting settings, test the AOD functionality on your Apple Watch to confirm it's working properly. If basic steps fail, try a forced restart. Hold the side button and digital crown simultaneously for 10 seconds until the Apple logo appears. This clears temporary glitches and resolves most software issues. If problems persist, consider resetting your Apple Watch to factory settings. But first, back up your watch to avoid losing data. In the Watch app on your iPhone, tap your watch, then General, Reset, and erase all content and settings. This resolves deeper software issues in many cases. Before concluding, check for software updates. Apple regularly releases fixes for AOD issues. Open the Watch app on your iPhone, go to General, then Software Update to install any available updates. If issues continue after a reset and updates, a deeper software problem may exist, possibly requiring a visit to an Apple store. Their technicians can diagnose and fix the issue. Hardware issues can also cause AOD problems. A faulty accelerometer or display controller can prevent the always-on display from activating properly. These hardware issues can be worsened by extreme temperatures or physical damage to the watch. Apple recommends running diagnostics through developer beta software or visiting an Apple Genius Bar for professional assessment. Battery degradation, particularly when capacity falls below 80%, can also cause AOD failures. If you've had your Apple Watch Series 9 for over a year or two, hardware wear and tear may be contributing to the AOD issues. Real-world cases demonstrate that many AOD issues on Apple Watch Series 9 can be resolved through simple software solutions. Users on Reddit's r/Apple Watch subreddit have shared numerous stories of fixing AOD failures with watchOS updates or forced reboots. Apple's own data reveals that AOD complaints significantly decreased from 12% to just 4% following the watchOS 11 update. When updates and reboots fail to resolve the problem, it's time to consult professional support. These examples highlight why software maintenance and basic troubleshooting should always come before assuming a hardware defect. Looking ahead, future Apple Watch models like the Series 10 will feature more energy-efficient micro-LED displays, significantly reducing AOD issues. Apple is also integrating AOD with health metrics and AI for smarter adaptive displays. By 2030, AOD failures on older models like Series 9 are expected to decline as software support ends. Keep your watch updated regularly and consider battery replacement if AOD issues persist due to degradation.